Welcome to Mimi's Kitchen. We're gonna make some pork chops with some gravy. We're gonna cook it in the gravy. And I'm actually gonna do this outside today. So we'll head outside here in a bit. Okay, so we're gonna add some oil. I'm just using canola oil. You want to be able to brown the pork chops. So we're gonna let it heat up just here a bit. It won't take long because we're outside. Okay, so we're gonna put the pork chops in. You always wanna use the pork chops that have bone in it. You're gonna sprinkle some salt on, and we'll add more spices in when we're doing the gravy part. So right now you're just gonna brown each side. Okay, put salt on your second side. Okay, so you just want them nice and brown, and then you're gonna remove them from the pan so they're not cooked all the way. We'll get these to cook a little bit more, and we'll be back and I'm gonna show you how to make the gravy. Okay, so we browned all of our pork chops. We're gonna go into making the gravy. You're gonna wanna use whatever drippings that come out of this as well. You're gonna stick it in the gravy. So we're gonna start with some vegan butter. We're gonna let that melt a little bit here, and we're gonna add some flour. This is about a cup of flour. Oh, nice, get all that pork chop. We're gonna add a little beef broth in there so we can get it going. And you're gonna wanna cook this all on low. All the flavors in this pan with meat. We're gonna make a lot of gravy because I'm told I don't make enough, so we're gonna make a lot today. And Ricky Boy's waiting for some. He's just waiting. He smells the meat and it's coming. Huh, Ricky Boy? Okay, we're gonna add a little Mrs. Dash in there. You can also add pepper, a little more salt, not too much. Okay, after you get the last of your broth in here, let it cook, get it boiling again. Cook the flour down. We're actually gonna test the gravy and then put the pork chops back in. Okay, so I tested it and I think it needs a little more beef flavor. So what I did is I crushed up a couple of beef bouillon. We're gonna let this cook just a little bit more and then we'll add in the pork chops. Okay, so we're gonna stick the pork chops back in. We're gonna cook it in the gravy and we're gonna cook it 20 minutes on each side. And you're gonna pour all this juice in here as well. You want all this flavor in there. And then make sure you cover your pork chops. We're gonna pour the juice in. Okay, and cook it, and then we're gonna flip it over in 20 minutes. Our wonderful pork chops in gravy is done, and we'll make some rice and veggies on the side. If you like the video, share, subscribe. I'll see you next time in Mimi's Kitchen.